Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast, Smackdown post show. We back in America, late night as usual. But it's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ron T the Icon.
Hello, is anybody else here?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me?
We are live, Miinx
I
and
can hear
Chuck.
you. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
um,
my
Way to ruin
computer.
the intro. Great. I love it when we just fuck shit up.
My
Start the
computer
show.
kind of crashed out. I didn't know whose turn it was. My name is Miinx Mayhem. Miinx is the Mayhem.
Let's start it all over. My name is ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T the Icon.
It's Miinx Mayhem. Miinx of the Mayhem.
my name is
I'm Amber.
You know what? Fuck it. It's SmackDown. It's Friday night. We're here. We're back in America, live in Chicago. And the show starts off with CM Punk opens the show with a roaring ovation from his hometown fans in Chicago. And they showed him that overseas is not the only place with a great crowd. Punk gets his flowers, then is accompanied by Paul Heyman looking to know what the favor is. But Punk says, when your tribal chiefs arrive, I will meet you and him in the ring later in the evening to tell him all about it. Ron T, your thoughts on the opening of SmackDown?
I thought the opening of SmackDown was really good. CM Punk, of course, CM Punk had to be there. It's in Chicago. And Chicago was trying to show out to show that the European crowd isn't the only one that can get hyped. They were pretty good all night. So, yeah, good way to start it.
Definitely. Miinx, your thoughts on the opening of SmackDown. And welcome back, Miinx Mayhem, who brings the mayhem.
My name's Amber now.
Oh, yeah. Amber, Miinx Mayhem. Kayfabe is going away.
Kayfabe is no longer existent. Okay, I felt like, come on now. I just said it. I called it. I already knew what the favor was. I already knew.
We're not there yet,
we'll
though.
save
Just
that
the
for later.
intro.
I'll save that for later.
Chuck,
your thoughts on the intro?
This is how you started off in America. This is how you do it, America. Huh? Let them know overseas that we do it good here too. By the way, it's the OCJ Chuck Jordan. Get the merch. But yeah, this is how you started. CM Punk was right. They might have said something over there, but we got something to say over here too. Huh? Yerp.
Definitely. Excellent opening. Fire crowd. Great way to start WWE back in the good old US of A. But let's
head shirt. There we go.
Let's head a little bit of foreign, as you say, a little Americano. Let's talk about Rey Fénix in his debut. He makes his long-awaited debut against one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier. And of course, as expected, Fénix gets the win, even though Nathan Frazier botched a little bit earlier in the match down there, took his damn neck off trying to suicide dive through the ropes. But it was a great match. Nathan Frazier, I said it once, I say it again. He is the star of Fraxium. It's just only a matter of time before they separate them and he makes his rise to the top. But Chuck, your thoughts on Rey Fénix's debut?
You know, for a while we were kind of touch and go, trying to figure out how they were going to introduce him, considering, you know, Penta. But I really like the fact that he's on SmackDown and Penta's on Raw. That way he can do all the high flying stuff that he does. And plus it gives you room down the line if you want to put them together or put a room down the line to have them do a feud. But as of right now, he has all the room and all the opportunity to just flourish on his own. And I really like that. And then his first match, I thought he was going to kill himself when he did that botch, but I'm happy he didn't kill himself. And like the ring announcer said at the end, like whoever's clipping this at the end, you're going to have to do some work because there was move after move after move in this match, and I thought it was amazing.
Definitely. Before we get to your comments, Miinx, let's give a shout out to Easy Ian Fish. He says, hey, and shout out my boy, Dummy Boy, telling us, yo. And over on TikTok,
Hey, Jay.
Crowd chant Chronicles is in the building saying, "Yo, Holy Shit Podcast, bless y'all." And then also Princess Ashley 92. She says, "Hey, we love Miinx." Definitely, y'all love Miinx. See?
Hey, I love y'all too. She's actually pretty nice. I've talked to her
Well,
before.
I gotta send her a follow right now. But your thoughts on Ray Phoenix's debut in WWE?
Let me get some of my COVID. Okay, I'm ready.
She's sipping the
Does
Kool-Aid.
anybody notice that I'm sipping the Kool-Aid? Did anybody notice that they gave the exact same intro to Penta when he came? The fireworks, his debut was exactly the same. They copy and pasted everything they did for Penta. I am so sorry that I wasn't as hyped for Ray Phoenix as I would like to have been, because I feel like they copy and pasted everything they did for Penta for Ray Phoenix. He should have had a different kind of pop. I do not feel like he had any kind of pop in the WWE whatsoever. And I don't understand why, because he's a great in-ring performer. I just think it was, I'm trying to figure out if they let in Penta, they copy and pasted everything they did for Penta for Ray Phoenix. So now I'm questioning, did they mainstream Ray Phoenix too fast? Or like, were we expecting something else from Ray Phoenix? Because I feel like I'm still hyped up on that whole Penta thing. Like, it's all Penta. Like, when I saw everything for Ray Phoenix, all I could think about was Penta. So please tell me in the chat if you guys are, am I just hyped up on Penta, or did you guys see what I saw? They copy and pasted everything they did for Penta for Ray Phoenix. It just didn't seem legit. It didn't seem natural. It didn't seem like he was in his own element. It more felt like it was a copy and paste. You know, we already did it for Penta. Why not do it for Ray Phoenix?
Yeah, I see your point. Ron T, how you feel about it?
I feel like Minxie just hopped up on Penta because I was hyped. I don't know about you, but yeah, I could see what you're saying, like the same presentation style that they did, and then after the match they interviewed him. But that might just be what they do for new, newly introduced stars in WWE. But I think SmackDown definitely has a star, and I think it was a perfect um, match for Ray Phoenix to have is Nathan Frazier. I think that pairing, I don't think SmackDown really appreciated the fact that they were getting Ray Phoenix versus Nathan Frazier. I was hyped for it.
I'm sure you were.
And I also didn't never think that like the suicide dive was like, oh, I mean, that's so easy. I've seen so many people mess this move up recently. I have to respect everybody that pulls that off flawlessly every time, because Nathan Frazier usually does it, and even he caught his leg on the rope. So, but other than that, that whole match was fire, man. And I'm happy to see Ray Phoenix separated from Penta just so he can have his own identity. You don't want to end up with the Jimmy and Jay Uso thing where you gotta make them figure out who they are afterwards. So I thought this was dope.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought it was
Hot take.
I thought it was a great. I thought the only I didn't really see Penta at the beginning. If anything, I saw the hood. I saw a little AJ Styles. Is this AJ? Yeah, I didn't know, but it was dope.
What do you call him? Ray J Styles?
Yeah, Ray. I thought it was Ray J Styles, but no, it was Ray Phoenix. He came out, did the damn thing. But Dummy Boy is in the comments agreeing with Ray. Phoenix entrance gave me deja vu. So hey, maybe Miinx is right there. Miinx is right there. Next up, after Ray Phoenix debut, even with all the shenanigans from Solo, LA Knight defeats Tama Tonga and silences the
Yeah.
he ain't doing it like he used to, man. I like that little menacing voice he had. He's saying it too cool now, man. You got to go back to that crazy, wild Samoan voice. But as expected, LA Knight gets the win over Tama Tonga. Chuck, your thoughts on this one? Long silence.
I'm like, it's been a slow decline for a while for Solo and yeah, because they can't buy a win. And I understand it, especially when you're elevating Jacob. The other guys got to look weak, but God, these guys can't buy a win. Like, just God.
Ron T, your thoughts?
He was wrestling the U.S. champion. So like,
No, Ron. It's still LA Knight.
he's a champion though. So
Still LA Knight.
I don't think there was
It's still
anything.
really nice.
He's a champion, but I don't think that it was like, oh man, they can't buy. He lost to the champion as he should, and especially if you're gonna put that title on Jacob, which I think they will. You want it to go into WrestleMania with the thought process of, he's a champion. So you don't want it to be a squash match. So I think that was the right move. I think that this was obviously a move to have Tama Tonga lose, so Jacob can be the one to win, and Jacob is going to be the leader of the new bloodline. I think that's what we're leading to. But I
Or he's
thought the
gonna
match
leave
was
him.
okay, or that. But I think it's going to be Jacob being a leader before that happens. But
I
I
hope he
enjoyed
leaves
it.
him.
I
I
enjoyed
hope he
it.
leaves them losers in the dust. You know what I mean?
Shout out Jody on in the chat saying yeet. Where you at, Jody? I sent you the link, man. What happened, brother? And Dummy Boy screaming 5-2. But Miinx Mayhem, your thoughts on Tama Tonga getting the L against L.A. Knight?
No.
Yeah.
It was bullshit. It was bullshit. And like Chuck said, those boys cannot buy a win. Like it seems like ever since like the new bloodline started getting injured and they lost Bronson Reed and like Tonga Loa, he didn't really do shit, but still, they've really been on a decline. Like I guess like who are they really pushing now? Like Roman again? Like I agree with Chuck. Jacob obviously is going to be the new leader of the new bloodline, but I don't think it'll be the new bloodline. I just think he's going to take up a couple of his homies. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with family. But at this point, Tama Tonga taking a loss to LA Knight, I don't agree with. Why the fuck are we? Lord Jesus, why the flipping hamburger F? Does LA Knight still have a title?
Hey, Ron, you say he's a champ.
That's because he beat the last champ.
Hey, guess what? Braun Breaker just took a loss this week. He's a champ.
Who did Braun Breaker lose to?
His teammate lost in a match. Penta lost to Finn Balor.
But Braun Breaker didn't take.
It was still his team,
yeah,
and he was the reason they lost because he speared his own teammate, and then got threw out the ring.
But you can't have the champion lose a one-on-one match.
You can't have the champion look like it's all his fault in losing.
Yeah,
but they do it anyways.
This is like a 2 versus 2 right here. Me and Ron think it's a great win. Chuck and Miinx.
Oh no.
Let's bring in a tiebreaker to see what they think.
Here's the worst part. Let me finish.
Let's get segue. Let's bring in a special guest real quick to see what they think about this.
I already know who it is. They gonna agree with us.
Main event, Jody. What up, brother? What you think about LA Knight getting the win over Tama Tonga?
I'm thinking LA Knight. Because I was in the bathroom and then just came back. I was like, you know what? They gave the LA. I was like, you know what? Why y'all could have gave the win to Tama Tonga all that? Yeah. I'm like, okay, so we're doing Friday style. Okay, so yeah, you could have gave that to Tama Tonga, but
Tama Tonga, what is y'all smoking here tonight?
Hey, if they would have had Tama Tonga win, everybody would talk about how you gonna have LA Knight lose and he the champion. Y'all make him look weak. That's exactly what they would have said.
You made me segue, but I was going to say I felt as though yes, LA Knight should have gotten the win because what I'm saying is these guys Solo and Tom haven't got a win in months. And even if they was going, you could have had him go over and beat LA Knight from a disqualification like you've been doing. Like, let Solo come out and cause him the match. But don't just like a clean loss. Jeez.
Jody, appreciate you coming in. But before you get out of here, Jody, let's backtrack 1 second. What did you think about Ray Phoenix's intro? His debut, Phoenix. I should say.
I agree with Miinx because it's the same thing as Penta's entrance. It felt like, are we living the Twilight Zone? Are we living in the pyramid universe? Like, what are we doing? Y'all just copy and paste everything. Y'all could have give Ray Phoenix a different entrance, but y'all copy and paste everything. But come on, man. I like the theme, but Miinx is right. Miinx is always right.
Always, damn.
What if they're tag team? What if they're going to be a tag team? They technically would have very similar, if not the damn same entrance.
I did not think of that. Penta and Ray.
I mean, the Lucha Brothers, I expected them to have similar interests.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I'm glad they got different music though.
They do. And Ray and Penta, they're gonna be a force to reckon with at this point. So that's just my whole 9 yards 5 cents. And Damon Priest is always right. Fuck Drew.
Jody, we appreciate you coming on, man. Tell the people how they can reach you out there in IWC.
All right. Well, you guys can find me on here on IG, Twitter's Chaos. I don't know why the IWC hate Rhea Ripley in the first place. I don't know why. It's starting to. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. But you can find me on IG, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, my YouTube page. I'm gonna try my best to do wrestling content on YouTube side and work on my subscribers. I can, and if I do that, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I just gotta be very careful of the copyright stuff. But you can just find me on there and go follow the Holy Shhh Podcast. Go buy the merch and everything, and do the doggone thing.
Before you get out of here, somebody has a. Before you get out here, somebody has a message for you. Since you were coming out of the bathroom earlier, they say, "Don't smell your finger."
I don't do that. You know what? I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right.
I don't do that.
Appreciate you coming in, Jody. We'll holler at you, bro.
All right. Take care, guys.
Take it easy, Jody.
Hey, y'all remember the movie Superstar where she was like, I put my hands in my arms.
Yeah.
Shout out Ashley, Princess Ashley in the chat. She says, I think Tama Tonga should have won hands down. And Crowd Check Chronicle says, not long before Jacob is taking that belt. 1000%.
So I also do like the fact that was this the first time we saw Tama Tonga's solo entrance though?
Yeah, you're right. It did.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
We've never seen it. I didn't know he had his own theme music. So I was like, oh, Tama Tonga got music.
Facts. He's always coming out to solos, Jacobs, or I didn't even know he had his own theme song. It said Tama Tonga on the side. I'm like, this fool got
oh, cool. He got the little flames too. So because they got the flames and the torch, I think they're gonna keep him with Jacob, and Solo gonna be the single man out or the solo man out.
Definitely. We got a couple comments in the chat. Dummy Boy saying, I'm telling you, deja vu. I know I've been in this place before. And Lord Adamorphar says, Tama Tonga, Killmonger, Jelly Don, Lakers in 5. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Lakers in 5.
No.
Next up, though, man, this was a dope segment. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair face off and go bar for bar. And with the help of the crowd, it seems like Tiffany got the upper hand. She hit her with that hot line about her divorces being 0-3. Charlotte tried to come back with the Kaiser comment, but it was too damn late. You already got cooked, bagged, and thrown in the trash. Charlotte Flair takes the L tonight in my book, Miinx Mayhem. Your thoughts on this?
About time.
Yes, about time.
Charlotte needs to give the younger wrestlers, the youth of the WWE, their chance to shine. How many times has she goddamn shined already? Like a million. Bro, every time she gets an injury, she comes off of a goddamn injury. and you know she's coming back and they promote it, all the WWE universe knows somebody losing the title. It don't matter who it is. Somebody's going to lose the damn title. Every time Charlotte comes back. It's just like Brock Lesnar. Oh, a black dude got a title? Bring in Brock Lesnar. We can't have that.
Facts.
Like, it's and I'm actually, we were talking about it in my group chat. Somebody said the only way Tiffany can win this is if she brings up the divorce. And that's exactly what she did. She prompted it. Like, you're 0-3 for divorces. Like, honestly, I don't think using her 3 divorces would have been like in the real world. Come on now, I would have hit you for that. But I don't feel like it was something that should have been brought up. But you know, everything is everything to an entertainment standpoint, I guess. Charlotte Flair got cooked. Like, she is like, and it was so crazy. Did anybody check out their outfits and how they were freaking matching? You know damn well they went shopping together. You know damn well they went shopping together. The only difference is that Tiffany looked thick as hell standing next to Charlotte.
One was a small,
Charlotte,
one was a large.
Charlotte with your flat back, no having ass. Bitch, you got yourself some titties. Go buy yourself a BBL. I know you got the money.
Dummy Boy is all in it. Dummy Boy is all in the comments on Team Mayhem. He agrees with you. Flat ass back. Yes, that definitely was, man. Definitely was. Ron T.
Like, it kind of reminds me of like the old new fresh white girl on the block that's really pretty and everybody wants to be her friend. And then you got this old nasty ass old white hag down the street.
Charlotte's in great shape.
Like, oh my god, this girl. Oh, can you believe that? Like, bitch, weren't you just wearing the same thing?
Fit.
So this is just. She's like an older white lady, Karen, trying to hate on the new white girl in town that everybody wants to be with. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry.
Ryan, it felt like they went a little personal. Things got off script. Did you feel that in this segment?
There's no way that Charlotte cleared some of that stuff. It was. It reminded me of, like, I saw an interview with Samoa Joe. Is saying that, you know, he don't go over what he's going to talk about, but so, you know, he just stays in character and he just deals with whatever he has to deal with when he comes back through the curtain. That's what this felt like. I think Charlotte had her outfit. I think Tiffy found out and said, I'm gonna do it better. First I thought all of this was like shoot, like I didn't think all this animosity was real. I feel like they really don't like each other. I feel like Tiffy was like, I'm tired of being upstage. I think Tiffy went and got her confidence after that interview that they did over the camera. And then I think she took notes and realized that Charlotte, when she gets booed like that, she loses her cool. And Tiffy thrives when she's getting booed because she was a heel for all this time. So Tiffy definitely came out not pulling punches. I've never felt sorry for the character Charlotte Flair. Today I felt kind of bad for Ashley.
Okay, that's enough, Ron. Tiffy time. Tiffy time.
Oh my god.
But Mean Girl Tiffy is back. I'm glad to see it.
Look, Ron, no, stop. You're too political. Okay, look. First and foremost, Tiffy thick ass cooked, like Mick said, cooked her ass, okay? Flambe. And I really love, even when Tiffy stumbled, she still was cooking because Charlotte can't talk when the crowd is cheering.
Yeah.
She can't talk when the crowd is booing. Charlotte needs her daddy back.
Damn.
Mic drop.
Mike.
Did it Mike broke or Mike dropped?
It is a lot of Charlotte hate here, and it's even in the comments. Shout out Lord Adam Farr says Charlotte looks like she is good at squeezing into a train before the subway door closes. Flat ass notebook paper. Wow. That is serious.
High five for that one. High five.
Shots fired in the comments.
I mean, in a way.
Hey, hold on. Miinx, you can have this back.
Charlotte Flair's thighs need seasoning. What is going on? This is the greatest female wrestler of all time. Put some respect on her name.
Woo! Hey, you know my favorite line that Tiffy said? When she was like, at the end of the day, you out there crying on TV and all that other shit. And even if you win, you'll still never be like your daddy.
Man. Shout out Immaculate Flair on Instagram.
Woo!
Oh man, crazy. Hell of a segment, though. Hell of a segment.
I felt uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it. And
No. I gotta hear. Hey, what is your thoughts on it?
God damn it, my battery just went dead. I was waiting on it. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say, Ron. I'm gonna replace my battery.
I was saying I honestly felt uncomfortable. Like towards the end, I was like, oh man, this is rough. I've never seen Charlotte get cooked like this. Like I've seen Alexa Bliss get some good lines in on her. I've never seen her completely lose it. Just being a veteran like she is and being just like a great performer throughout all these years. I've never seen anybody do this to Charlotte. And
Dana Brooke did it to her before.
Did she?
Alexa's done it to her.
No,
the whole thing with Charlotte is
I've seen Alexa do it.
Mercedes has done it. The thing with Charlotte is in ring, she's unmatched. She can't talk at all. Her promo skills have always lacked.
Yeah. In front of a crowd, absolutely.
Like she is horrible in front of because she lets them take her energy.
Yeah.
You gotta still, and then the worst part is she's a heel. You would think, all right, we'll feed into it. No, she just all right, what do you want me to guys say? What guys? Never mind, Tiffy, go ahead. What? What do you mean go ahead?
Right. So that's where she needs to have somebody teach her how to actually nobody.
They already write all her stuff. What else do they need?
Right. I said nobody ever taught her how to utilize the crowd. Use that hate. Use that heat. Roman learned how to do it.
Dominic Mysterio does it.
Yeah, Dominic is funny with it.
Like I said, at the end of the day, her dad is one of the greatest to do it. She still hasn't learned it. If he can't teach her, no one can.
I don't think nobody was going to teach her though. I think that's the problem. I think it really was like the Nepo baby thing. She was such a great in-ring performer. People were afraid to give her critique. Like
that's why I said her dad because she could.
She needed a Booker T, or not a Booker T, Bubba Ray that was going to be brutally honest with her when she was in NXT coming up, and she would have had it together. But yeah, Tiffy's definitely next up.
Ron just sparked the thought in my brain. Could you put me in the box? I know this is unrelated and this is raw, but did anybody hear John Cena's speech to Cody Rhodes on Monday when he said he was a Nepo baby?
Yeah.
I was flabbergasted by that because I'm like, Cody Rhodes has earned his way. He made his way out of WWE, came back. Now he's a champion. Like, you just called him a Nepo baby, bro?
Yeah.
Like, he earned that shit. What the fuck?
I didn't think that line was deserving to Cody, but I did think it was deserving to Rhea, even though she has no older parents in the thing. But she really has been acting like really just you can tell she's Triple H's favorite, and I'm getting sick of her. But back to SmackDown where we at, and Charlotte getting cooked.
Yeah.
Hey, before we segue to the next, can you tell us your thoughts?
This shit was scripted. The queen never loses. She gave her a W today. This was all planned out. Ain't no way in hell Tiffany Stratton has the brain cells in that blonde head of hers to go up against the greatest female wrestler of all time, the queen, Charlotte Flair. Scripted.
Woo!
Hold the hell on. Charlotte Flair also has blonde hair.
Woo!
So what are you trying to say? She has even less brain cells?
Woo!
Because I've seen her blonde for many freaking years. So you telling me she has zero brain cells, Charlotte Flair, from all that goddamn
Let me tell you the difference between the two of them, though, Miinx.
Even Amber Miinx.
Let me tell you the difference
hair.
between the two of them before we get too deep in it. They both got blonde hair
but
on
I
their
have
head,
brain cells.
but one of them has had 13 world titles around her fucking waist. Some respect on Charlotte's goddamn name.
And one of them is 3-0 in divorces.
Hey, and what Tiffy say? Hey, at 25, you was drunk and you trying to play volleyball, and I'm at WrestleMania. So guess what? Just like to y'all motherfucking LeBron fans out there, give Tiffy some time.
Yeah,
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Hey, because Tiffy out here looking like Luca.
We'll see.
Hey, I don't
She
get
carrying
that
this.
reference.
She carrying
Lakers
this
in
match.
5 mean. Somebody explain to me what Lakers in 5
It's a
mean.
Shannon
It's-
Sharp
it's
thing.
Shannon Sharp thing, yeah.
ESPN. He always saying Lakers in 5. That's
Tiffy time, cooking time, cookie
Oh,
time.
that's why I
Lakers
don't
in
get it.
5.
I'm not black.
Hey, all I know is Tiffy looking like Luca right now, carrying Charlotte's old ass to the championship.
I got a question and a comment for all of you guys before we get to the next segment. Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? Do it for
NXT.
Johnny.
NXT.
Damn.
NXT.
Fuck that SmackDown.
NXT.
NXT good though.
You pick the worst ones. SmackDown is like the worst.
He usually
one.
does.
Cody's on SmackDown. I'm
That's
picking
why he
whatever
chose it.
show Cody's on. Come on. What do you guys think?
Hey, technically Cody's been on Raw, so
Yeah,
you should have said Raw.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
You're right. But next up, we got the Motor City Machine Guns defeat DIY, seemingly earning a title shot versus the Street Profits. I didn't hear the details of this. Did anybody know? Is this official? It's going to be Motor City Machine Guns versus Street Profits at WrestleMania, or what's happening here? Chuck, you hear anything about this?
They're just the number 1 contenders. That's all I know.
I just knew they was number 1. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I could barely hear this. I was at work. I got it on like speaker. I tried to play it as best I could on speaker. I watched the match, but I could barely hear anything. I actually had to go back and watch the Randy and Kevin segment and the last thing that happened because it was mostly talking to know what was going on. So I don't know what. I just know it was a number 1 contender.
What'd you think about the match, though? Are they deserving to be number 1 contenders?
I wish they. I mean, I'm really loving like this the dynamic, but I really wish another team would join in. It looks like another team may join in. What is All's him? All him? I don't know.
All's him.
Oh, you talking about Miz and
yeah, like I think another fresh group needs to enter this because right now it's just Pretty
The same
Deadly,
groups.
DIY, Machine Gun, Street Profits, and it's just a 4-way love circle. But I think with another group going in there, it was kind of spice it up a little bit.
Even Legato is not even in it right now. So
Yeah, so it's
How you feel about it, Ryan?
I thought the match was dope. I thought it was really good. I thought that DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns had pretty good chemistry, so I knew they were gonna have a good match. I don't know if this is gonna be a WrestleMania match. I don't know if they still do those pre-show matches or anything like that. I think that'll be disrespectful to Street Profits if they do that. So if they're not gonna be at WrestleMania, just have them do it on like a Monday, on like a SmackDown or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the go home show for WrestleMania or something like that.
well, technically they got an opening
main
now, so they
event.
might as well put them in that spot.
Yeah.
And one correction before the trolls hit the comments. I said 13. Charlotte has 17 world titles. God damn it, Tiffany Stratton couldn't sniff her jock strap if she had a jock to sniff. But Miinx, your thoughts on Motor City Machine?
She really has 17,
17.
so she beat her daddy.
I don't know. That's what Google says. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was 13, but Google telling me 17.
I think it's 13. I don't know.
I thought it was
Maybe
13.
if you include the NXT titles, maybe
Ah.
they do that.
Yeah, no, I got it. World champions. Yeah, 13. I was right. Miinx, Motor City Machine Guns. You like them being the number 1 contenders?
Let me go backwards to a comment you just made. You said she couldn't smell her jock strap if she got one.
I don't know.
Okay, she can smell her ass, but she ain't
Wow.
got one. Thank you. Bye.
Minx is loaded today.
Miinx is loaded
Keep
with a
shooting,
women's
Minx.
chamber.
Keep shooting.
Disrespect.
Minx said she the only blonde girl in the
I'm
room
sorry.
now. Bitch.
Okay, now I Googled it for sure. It's 14 world titles. Shout out Austin, Lloyd, Jones. You were close. I was close. I see you in the comments, but it is 14 world championships
He said 15 because he thinks she's gonna win at WrestleMania.
across various. 14. That's what it says. I don't know. She got a lot of them. Damn it. But yeah.
Woo.
Okay. Miz needs to find his spine and his wife
Wow.
back. Facts.
That's wow.
Okay, so who are we
Motor
talking
City
about?
Machine Gun.
Oh, Motor City
Do
and
it yourself.
DIY. I love DIY, but I think the deserving team won. Simply for the fact that You know what? I feel like they dropped the ball with DIY so much, even though their in-ring ability is like top notch. I feel like they drop the ball every time with DIY. So why even give it to them? Just give it to Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, I don't personally. I don't think if they are number one contenders, I don't think they'll beat the Street Profits. The Street Profits are so over right now. They're not gonna beat them.
Not at all. No chance in hell.
No chance. That's what you got.
Street Profits probably won't lose the title until Penta and Ray Phoenix reunite.
No chance.
Right.
No
Exactly.
chance in
And when that
hell.
happens, I'm gonna be online drunk, waving the Mexico flag and singing Spanish songs.
Shout out El Catalog on Instagram. She says, "Wow, Miinx looks amazing." It's the blonde hair. It's the
Thank
blonde
you.
hair. You probably
I'm
Give
a
him a
white
hair
girl
flip.
now.
and Jody's also agreeing, saying
too long, I
Miinx
can't
is
do it.
on fire. Miinx is just all in the chat. All in the chat today. It's the blonde.
It's the blonde hair.
Hey,
Everybody loves
mister.
a
She been
blonde.
gone for what?
Right.
So
We
we,
came back. She still was gone because she was sick.
Sick with COVID 37, the new version. Just took her out for 2 weeks.
Do not make fun of me because that shit was bad. I thought I was dying. I got better and then changed my whole health stuff. I wanted to be healthy because I didn't want to die. I gave up that shit in 2 weeks. I ordered some tacos and got a Mexican coke.
I was just
I'm
about
like,
to say that. You were just in the chat talking about tacos and all types of
wait,
shit.
she said she said she felt like that guy looked on Men in Black, the alien that was looking about Orion's
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I felt like that alien. Like when he was dying, he was like just blinking right there. Like, that's how I felt.
Lay back again like that. You kind of look like him. We need a screenshot of that.
What? No.
Insert here.
Y'all gonna
Insert
turn me
clip
into a
here.
meme. Y'all gonna turn me into a meme, and that's probably the only time I'll ever go viral.
Oh man! But after Motor City Machine Guns earned the number one contender spot, Naomi comes to the ring to fight B-Fab, but gets jumped by Jade Cargill. Security pulls Jade off. The match goes on. Naomi gets the win over B-Fab, and afterwards, Jade comes back out. But before she can get jaded by before Jade gives jaded to Naomi, security comes out, separates everything, and Nick Aldis makes it official. At WrestleMania, we're getting it. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. It's going to be a big one. Ron T, your thoughts?
I like the fact that Naomi's looking strong right now. I like the fact that even after being attacked from behind by Jade, that they didn't leave her laying like on the ground and Jade standing over or anything like that. She fought back. She got back up. I'm excited for this match, and this is probably the best that Naomi has looked since she won the title in TNA. So I'm excited for it.
Shout out Princess
What, she
Ashley
won
92.
the title
She
at
says we
WrestleMania?
acknowledge Miinx.
Yeah.
And shout out to DO3M on Instagram. He says, and Cody Rhodes is the best in the business as well, sir. For that. I will stop this show every time I see a Cody comment in a thread. But anyway,
God,
your
dog.
thoughts on Naomi, Jade Cargill, and B-Fab kind of getting a little shine.
B-Fab, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Why the disrespect?
Because you couldn't even beat her when she just got jumped. So you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh, no. B-Fab been working hard, man. Put some respect to her name. You ain't been seeing her on Instagram. She been killing it with Natalia and her husband training down there.
You couldn't even beat her after she just got jumped. Therefore, tonight, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Whatever.
Now, back to Jade and her Edward
guys,
Scissorhand or
follow up.
superhero costume. I have no idea what it was, but it was sexy. And I'm here for it. Okay.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. He says you reach
I'm
for the
here for
camera.
you. I'm here for you if you need me.
Oh, my God.
In my true Mockingjay voice, I'm here if you need me. Okay.
That
All
sounds like
right. And for my girl Naomi.
That sounds
Naomi.
like that
I
sounds
really
like bad
loved
news bear.
I really loved her sadistic look after Nick Aldis made this official.
She was
Like if
like,
you look, Jay was like, yes, yes. Naomi was like, I was like,
did you
oh
did you hear her maniacal laugh at the end too?
yes, that's what I'm saying. The whole Naomi is really playing into this evil. Yeah, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Can't say any negative things about it. They've been cooking.
How you feel about it, Miinx?
Oh. Uh, Naomi has never looked this
Ever.
good. I swear to God. Like, I can't remember when Naomi was in WWE just straight killing it. So maybe the heel turn was something she definitely needed for her character. Besides that, I'm gonna go. Bianca still got something to do with all this. Why Naomi crashing out this bad? Valid. I feel like, yeah, I was just about to agree with Chuck. You couldn't beat her after she got jumped by Jade.
Right.
Thank you.
Why? Like, why? She was already Ron T, the icon.
What up,
Ron
though?
the icon. Question marks.
Okay. Technically, I feel like, what could we expect from someone who lasted 3 seconds in the Women's Royal Rumble in one of those years? But I have been keeping up with BFAB on her socials. She has really been putting in the work. But again,
Tonight.
like Chuck said, you're the weakest link. I mean, how the F are you not gonna come off with a win over Naomi after she just got her ass? You know what? I am so flabbergasted at this. I can't even talk. Like, how are you not gonna get a W after Jay just beat Naomi's ass in the entrance? Like, you should have capitalized on that. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. Like, don't call me an entitled fan.
Because BFAB is ready for the mid card. She's ready for the what's Chelsea's army called?
You said you're gonna put her in the
No, not first Chelsea. Her flunkies. She's ready for one of them. What's the new one that she just hired? The one that was part of a group that Ron used to like. The ugly broads. She's ready to fight her. BFAB can fight her.
I don't know about any ugly people, but Alba Fire just joined. But
yeah, the ugly chick. Her.
I don't think Alba Fire was ugly.
I do.
She's different. She's
definitely ugly.
Matter
of fact, no, she's fugly.
What you saying, Ron?
I feel like this is attack everybody that Ron likes day. That's why I feel like this is.
No. Alba Fire is fugly. I stick by that. She is fugly.
I don't agree.
Who wins at WrestleMania, Ron, Jade, or Naomi?
I kind of feel like Naomi's gonna win it.
Interesting.
That's good. That's a good one.
That is a good one. We got a comment in the tick on YouTube saying Jade's eggs need to be frozen just in case the human race needs to reset after an apocalypse. Yes. I agree with you.
Yes.
1000%. Hers and Cody's. Cody don't have eggs, but his sperm.
Yeah, no. He can put his eggs up.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, because I'll delight he's home. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, that's just
Chuck, can we all agree that even if you don't like Cody, can we all agree that he has one badass?
Bro, his theme song is amazing. I've been saying that from the beginning.
Even Cena said
like he has the best intro song. Like I don't even care.
Even Cena said it. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What do you think Alba Fire is attractive?
I think that since she's got with Chelsea, she's looking better. Chelsea's doing something to her. She's rubbing off on her. I'm liking her. I ain't even gonna front. She was holding the little earpiece. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
I'm gonna have to rewatch because last time I saw her, she was with the other chick and she was fugly.
But next up, a little sad news, man. Fucked up. Kevin Owens comes out to confirm what the IWC has been talking about all week. And then he does have a significant neck and injury and needs surgery immediately, serious surgery. The type of surgery that Dave Meltzer was saying could possibly end his career like Big E. That's why you seen that look on his face. So his match with Randy Orton is off, which brought Randy Orton down to the ring. I thought it was going to be something, but they just looked at each other, gave a respectful nod. Randy goes in the ring looking disappointed, hands on his knees. Then all of a sudden, those voices spoke to him, and RKO out of nowhere on Nick Aldis heading to break. What is going to happen, Chuck, with Randy Orton now at WrestleMania?
What do I want to happen, or what's really going to happen?
Either way you want to go.
I think he needs to be inserted in the John Cena versus and Cody Rhodes match, triple threat. Instead of being next, why not just be now?
That's what you want.
That's what I want. That's what I want. What I realistically think is going to happen is they're just going to replace the match or just try to find him another opponent. Like right now, that's why I was saying earlier with the tag team that there's a vacancy right now with the match because they had time allotted to them that's no longer going to be there. So it's either you find another opponent for Randy or just put somebody else in the spot.
Definitely. Ron, where do you see them heading with this?
What is Sammy doing for WrestleMania?
Nothing. You're right. Nothing.
That's the only other thing I can think is booking something with Sammy, kind of linked around Kevin Owens. Maybe Sammy going off on Randy for not capitalizing on it or something. I don't know. I was hoping it was a work.
What is that?
I was hoping it was a work.
Random comment in the chat on Instagram, but might be relevant. There are some people saying Javon Evans wins the triple threat, wins the NXT title, and surprises Randy at WrestleMania for his rematch after getting the L months ago on NXT. I don't know.
Far-fetched.
That is far-fetched. Yeah.
Far-fetched.
You are the starter of the Pokemon trio, sir.
Right.
You're not ready for that. That's big boy moves.
You have not evolved.
He could win at Stand and Deliver, but I don't see him coming at
He is
Randy.
the first level to the Pokemon trio. He's not ready for that yet. Now, if they would have said Trick or Oba coming up, I would have been for it. But Javon still needs work, even though I do think he's a great in-ring performer. But he has the same thing wrong with him as to me from sometimes with Charlotte. The promo work.
Wait, he said Javon Evans. Come on, bro.
Promo work.
Really? If you said M'Baku Femi was coming, I'd be like, yeah. But you said Javon Evans, dude. No.
I said if you said Oba or Trick, I would have been down for it. But you are the starter Pokemon, sir. Go sit down somewhere.
I'm gonna try to channel my inner Dave Chappelle on this comment. The black delegation traded Candace Owens for Cody Rhodes, so he's one of us now. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you 1,000%. Where are we at with this Miinx?
Wait, time out. Hold on. Wait. Don't hold on. I thought he was one of us anyways.
Indeed.
Cody's one of us. His dad been black. It was daddy black, he black. Yeah. We got Dusty a long time ago. Stop that delegation crap. Cody is one of us. Cody been one of us because Dusty was one of us.
Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Miinx, what's your thoughts on Kevin Owens?
Well, as soon as the black delegation stops talking, I'll be good.
That's what he does.
I mean, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. I didn't mean that in the derogatory
no,
sense. I'm talking about
her.
Don't cancel me. I'm not racist. It's weird. I don't know.
The blonde hair is soaking into her head. Just joking.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. It's what he does. He cuts people off, make them forget what they were saying, fucks up the whole segment. Just get used to it.
We're talking about how did you feel about the Kevin Owens thing?
Oh, I was actually talking about this in my group chat. light-skinned Gaijin made a point to say he doesn't trust anybody in a pink jacket after what happened with Mark Henry.
That is true.
So it made me think about it, and I'm like, maybe it's a work. Maybe Randy and Kevin's match won't be scrapped, or they put up another match for Randy, and then Kevin Owens still shows up. So I'm not really sure if this is real, if this is a work, because every time they try to work it with an injury, somebody comes back and ends up beating somebody else's ass. So I'm not really sure if this is
Now,
real.
I did see Kevin Owens was walking to the back and somebody said something. And he turned around real quick and said, "Who said that?" So, to see him react like that, I don't think it's a work. I think
he
it's
was in his
really,
emotions right there.
I think it really something going on. And neck surgery as a wrestler is a serious thing. And it took Randy Orton almost 2 years.
Right.
So, and Big E still ain't back.
But even then, even with the neck injury, like I get it, your neck is injured, you probably can't wrestle ever again in life, but a neck injury, and because you're injured, does not excuse you from being a dick to all your friends.
That's true.
I don't give a shit. Like, come on now, is he gonna turn New Day? You got neck injury, so what? This is all that reminded me of it. Like, none of the shit you did was right, but now you got an extra neck injury and you want people to
I thought it was kind of like crazy though. That he was putting everybody in these power drivers to injure their neck, and then he ends up having a neck injury. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we been knew that he had the neck injury after Cody threw him through a fucking ladder, bro. Come on. He sandwiched my man in the ladder.
He got
Alabama slamming the ladder.
He got unalive.
That might have been when it happened.
But let's be completely honest. He got unalive that day. We thought he was never returning to WWE. The day, 2 days after on Monday Night Raw, he was there whipping ass. So
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all and fans out there. As a Kevin Owens fan, Cody Rhodes dog walked him that night. All right, dog walked his ass. I was like, then when he I had to look up the name of the move. Alabama slam into the damn ladder, sandwiched his ass, and out the lights turn up. I'm home. Oh, Cody,
that was a prime example. That was a prime example of fuck around and find out. And guess what, Kevin Owens? You just found out. Don't mess with the American Nightmare. Period. Then, after all of that shenanigans with Kevin Owens, and one of the best last man standing matches that I've seen in a while. I'm talking Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman. Not Kevin Owens. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman can fight forever. That chant is symbolic now with this feud here. Yeah. Two big men who can actually go. It's real hatred. They got a nice storyline behind them. But this was an incredible match. But Jacob Fatu gets the win and now is the #1 contender in line for the United States Championship in LA Knight. Yeah. That was for you, Coach. Ron T, your thoughts on Jacob Fatu getting the win in this incredible last man standing match?
So Braun Strowman has been in 2 incredible last man standing matches. One with Bronson Reed, other one with Jacob Fatu. And I agree. This was an amazing match. This was the right amount of like destruction. Like, I don't know. If it was a perfect last man standing match, this might have been it.
Definitely. Miinx, how you feel about it?
Last man standing. No offense. I'm a Jacob Fatu fan. But I do not believe in real life he would have won that. I'm just being completely honest. I'm a Jacob Fatu fan. But without him being WWE trying to push him up into the U.S. title, I do not feel like he would have won. He's just the stature of Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu just don't mix up. Like, you can tell who's gonna whip ass and who's not. He wasn't supposed to win, but he won,
Samoan fighting spirit.
which I'm happy for. Exactly, they got better fighting spirit than the Mexicans. But I feel like in real life he wouldn't have won, but he did win, and I do feel like he gonna take that U.S. title off of LA Boring, and that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna have a real champion.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a real champion. We're not gonna have no LA Knight.
Boo.
Yeah, mas puto, get out of here. We're gonna have Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. Now, he's gonna bring prestige to a title. Well, not even prestige. I can't even see that. He gonna bring the ghetto-ness, realness, street jail shit to the title, which almost everybody's gonna respect. So, as far as I'm concerned, the right person won, and LA Knight, you are out of here. Third strike. Bye.
Nah.
Oh no, yes.
Nice.
Man. I don't know when, but I'm really enjoying Braun Strowman in this new Big Show role, to where even if he's not in a title picture, he's getting other talent over and still looking strong himself. It's not like he looks weak in the losses. And today, that match is probably gonna go up to top 10, last man standing for me, maybe top 20. But it was definitely, I really enjoyed the ending. I like how both guys, like I said before, they both look strong and intimidating. But at the end of the day, Fatu has been standing and always getting back up. And I love how he came up right at the 8 count and grabbed the rope, stood up, fell down, then stood up outside the ring, did the little, and then did the little. I'm really loving the facial expressions that people are giving to the cameras nowadays. But great match. Great match.
I thought that everybody was going to agree with Jacob winning, but you got SKO saying no. Jacob Fatu never will be champ. That's wild. And shout out Raja Satish in the comments saying, "Hi guys, I want one question. What is love?" Is this a segue to that song? What is love, baby? No, I ain't gonna go there. But I don't know. Love is something that we all need in the world, especially the IWC. It's a lot of hate going around. Let's cheer up the IWC. Let people have their opinions, have their favorite wrestlers, have their favorite matches, and that be just that, their opinion. Respect everyone's, and that is love.
And what does Miinx feel about Jacob Fatu?
Jacob Fatu still thick as fuck.
That is love.
That is love. That is love. 1000%. 1000%. Where are we at with this? I guess that brings us now to the main event. Main event, we got Roman Reigns comes down to the ring with Paul Heyman. They're looking for CM Punk, but out comes Seth Rollins dressed normal. I respect when Seth Rollins comes out semi-normal. The glasses were a bit much, but I'll take that. I'll take that over a blouse. But Seth Rollins comes out. He's making fun of Roman. Let him know you're going to pay for this. Then out comes CM Punk and lets the favor be known finally. And that favor is at WrestleMania, the wise man will be in CM Punk's corner and not Roman Reigns. Roman tells the wise man, tell him no. Tell him you're not doing it. And he pulls the move that he pulled back in the day with Solo and says, I cannot tell you that my tribal chief, Paul Heyman, in the corner of Jacob Fatu. Chuck, your thoughts on the main event of SmackDown?
Are you crying? You wipe them tears. You tell him no. You tell him no. I can't do it, man. This is what we call it. This is drama, theatrics. This is how you tell a movie.
Cinema.
And I'm still, thank you, cinema. This is cinema at its best. And I'm still not understanding the whole Seth Rollins premises. Like I was watching Busted Open, they were saying like this is the second time he's been like a third or fourth wheel in a match. Like last year, he was the fourth option. This year, he's the fourth option. It's what is Seth Rollins even doing in this match? The only person he has bad blood. Well, he got bad blood with both, but I don't know. I'm just not understanding the whole reasoning for any of them wanting to fight each other than it's a good payday, as Roman says.
Yeah. Miinx, your thoughts?
Well, Abe, I cut a video on this like I don't know how many goddamn months ago, and I fucking called it. Anybody go to TikTok, go to Instagram. I fucking called it. I didn't give a shit what anybody said. Oh, it's because he wants to win WrestleMania. Oh, it's because he wants this. Bitch, I said it was because of Paul Heyman. He was gonna walk into WrestleMania with Paul Heyman. If you ever watched an interview with Roman, he was like, the day you don't see Paul Heyman next to me is the day you won't see me on top. I said this whole fucking beef was about Paul Heyman, whose side he was going to be on at WrestleMania. And guess what?
I was fucking right.
So, somebody give me my damn flowers because I am a fucking WWE
psychic. Hey, grab her fucking flowers, you jabronis.
Yeah.
For that person in the goddamn comments that was saying you're fucking crazy, it's not about Paul Heyman.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Read between the fucking lines because who the fuck was writing it
wasn't you, ho?
Nerd.
Yeah. Wow.
I felt like that translator on Key and Peele.
Shout out Lord in the comments saying Ready Player One wasted our time. We just wanted Punk and Roman. He did look like Ready Player One. That is what his outfit was probably mimicking. But Ron T, your thoughts on this whole trio situation with Roman, Seth, and Punk?
First, I wanted to say I think that Seth Rollins is a part of this because I think it's time to wrap up some stories like loose, what they call it, plot holes, loose ends for Seth Rollins, so he can continue on to probably have a different feud. So they got to wrap up the story with him and Roman, and then they need to wrap up the story with CM Punk, and might as well just get them done together. As far as Roman losing Paul Heyman to CM Punk for WrestleMania, great call, Miinx. You did call it. But I am also surprised at Roman's reaction to Paul Heyman about Paul Heyman needing him making him relevant. I was like, okay, we got heel Roman again, just like that. I was really surprised that he just dismissed Paul Heyman that easily. And then
is it really heel Roman though?
A little bit,
because Roman's just been Roman since he came back.
That's true, but just by him, I don't know how he talked to the crowd. It was back to. It was kind of heel Roman.
It's the same thing he's been doing since he's been back. Is what I'm saying though.
I guess that's true. Yeah, because when they were happy to see him as the come back and see him as the OTC, I guess he still was acting the same. People just liked it.
I was gonna say it's what did he say? He was like, I haven't changed nothing. I'm not going to change, and he hasn't. Yes, Miinx called that a long time ago. Roman has come back the same way he went out. It's just the fact he was gone for so long. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, we missed this guy because TV's been boring without him."
But I am really surprised at the way he reacted to Paul Heyman, and just like the quick to dismiss him and say that he needed me type of thing too. So, I'm interested to see how this WrestleMania is going to end and what the relationship between the tribal chief and the wise man is going to be, and what is the aftermath. So, I'm excited for this.
Who do you think Paul Heyman will leave with?
I think he's going to leave with CM Punk.
What if he leaves with Seth?
Whoever wins.
That'll be shot.
Far-fetched.
That'd be
Why?
shock,
Wow.
but that'd
Why?
Wait a
be
minute. Wait a minute.
Why is it far fetched?
That's a hell of a point right there, Chuck.
Why the F would Paul
Why not?
Heyman leave with
Why not?
Seth?
Why
I
not?
don't see any relation
Well,
to that.
It could be
Like,
something new.
You
that's
got CM Punk, a Paul Heyman guy, Roman Reigns, a
but
Paul Heyman
CM
guy.
Punk put him.
Seth Rollins has no direction as of right now, and he needs direction.
And CM Punk also put him
Who
in
better
a
to
bad
help get somebody,
situation.
put somebody into the stratosphere other than a Paul Heyman?
Clip
Man.
this right now in the truck for future reference. Chuck is calling it.
Okay,
Paul
okay.
Heyman sides with CM Punk.
I mean, with Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so if Paul Heyman is the best thing for Seth Rollins,
Mhm.
will Paul Heyman tell him to stop dressing like a
Yes.
fucking idiot,
I
and
think
then
yes,
I'll
he
be
will.
happy?
I think
He
he
would.
I think he would.
that
Ain't no fucking
that is
fashion.
I mean, that's a really good really good take though, because CM Punk put him in this bad position with Roman, where that situation happened. Roman just dismissed him, so I guess the only person
I
that he
mean-
doesn't have bad blood with.
Hey, think
Honestly,
about
it's
this.
Seth
Think about this. Roman treated him bad. CM Punk didn't take him when he asked him, "Take me with you." He didn't.
Mm.
Seth would dress Heyman
Oh, God.
like a lizard.
Stop.
Hell no. You know, he right. He might be right in there, man. He might be right. What were you saying, Chuck?
I was saying Paul Heyman has been there since the whole story, and Seth has been there the whole story. Why not? That's all I'm saying.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Especially when that's the only tension between Punk and Roman, and Seth has been trying to get one up on both of them.
Mm.
He held the mic in front of Paul like, "Sing along, sing my song." He wouldn't do it. When he got it's my tribal chief. You thought it was the other Shield member. All these little jabs of Paul. Things would be better on my side, because I wouldn't treat you like Roman.
Mhm.
Nor would I abandon you like CM Punk.
Facts. I like it. I like it. I like
I
it.
like it too.
SmackDown. Great show
Yeah, he
tonight.
This is the first time ever, guys, that Chuck actually makes sense, and I
I don't know if it makes
understand.
sense, but we'll see if it does in the future. It sounds good. It sounds good. I like it. I like
Make sure y'all get the OCJ shirt.
it.
Don't buy his shirt, buy my shirt.
Buy
Damn.
everybody's shirt.
By everybody's shirts, yeah.
Buy everybody's shirt, but make sure you get the OCJ shirt, because
Exclusively on the Holy Shhh Podcast.
it's only gonna be up for one more month, because I got a new one coming.
No, they'll be up there. We're never gonna take them down. You can
We're not
always
taking 'em down?
cop 'em.
All right,
You can
well,
always cop them, man.
I got a new one coming,
endless
guys.
Library of t-shirts.
Y'all gonna love it. Hopefully,
Yep.
you will love it.
SmackDown tonight on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna go first tonight. It didn't feel like, I think Ron said it earlier. It didn't feel like a 3-hour
3 hours.
show. I didn't feel like I wanted to fast forward too much of anything. So this is I gave NXT a 9.0. So I'm gonna do this about a tie. This is about a 9.0. It's an A show for me. What you think, Ron?
I agree. I give it the same score. I gave it a 9. It did not feel like 3 hours, so
It did not feel like 3 hours. It wasn't amazing, but it was definitely an A show. Miinx, scale of 1 to 10. What are you giving SmackDown tonight?
I would have gave it an 8.5, but I got a promo for my baby daddy, so I give it a 9.
A 9.
Baby daddy, but I mean Puerto Rican Bobby, of course. If anybody
I thought you
didn't
were
know.
talking about, I thought you were talking about Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Ew.
Chuck, 1 to 10. What you get?
Gotta go with you guys with a 9.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, Ron. You know I don't like high scores. But this was a great show.
Yeah, solid.
It was just like little moments here and there where I thought they could have cleaned it up and got a little better. It was mostly with like the backstage antics and like a lot of replays. They kept replaying a lot of stuff that we already know what's going on. But I understand, for some audience they got a refresher. But geez, Louise played the whole whole Cody versus Cena clip from Monday. Like we saw that. We're still living high off of it. You don't got to play the whole damn thing. Jesus.
They did play the whole CM Punk.
The whole
Yeah,
thing.
Too.
They did. Jody's in the comments giving it an 8 out of 10. And Lord is in the comments saying, I would like Heyman to bring Rusev back. Rusev
Oh,
has
he just signed.
he has
signed.
one. Rusev is coming back, but I don't know about that, man.
I honestly would love it if Paul was like, you know what, I'm fed up with all y'all, and just walks off and comes out with Braun Breaker. I said it once, I said it again. It's either Seth Rollins or Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
Dummy
I like the
Dummy-
Braun Breaker one too.
Dummy Boy is giving it an
That
8
would be
as
good.
well. And we got one last comment before we get out of here. Who's going to win, John Cena or Cody Rhodes from Williams Revelers?
All right, I got the answer. And it's going to be this right here. Hit the button. Hey, hit the button.
You know I got it queued up.
I don't care. You come.
Yes, there you go. There you go. And speaking of Rusev coming back,
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
I don't know what the hell he was saying when he meant when he said that, but that was said by Rusev. Let it be known, and he's coming back to WWE.
Oh man!
Anyway, that's
what
been the holy.
And what did Roman do to Rusev? He smashed them.
Yeah, that he did do. That he did do. That's been all of it for us. I guess SmackDown post show is over. John Cena merch.
That's who's winning.
Oh man, and shout out Lord also saying Cody will do it for the culture. Appreciate everybody joining us on TikTok, especially Princess Ashley 92. Yo, send us, let's link up, Princess. If you free Monday night, Tuesday night next week, come join us on the post show. Let's have a good time.
X.
And Rose is in the comments saying, shout out Rose on TikToks. You know Cena will win. I think that's what she's saying. You know,
Yep.
yeah. Cena. She's calling Cena
Yep.
Rose in the comments. But that's been it for us. Make sure you guys check out this Sunday. We got a dope special guest interview with John from Perez Perico. Did I say it right?
Pediatrical.
Periaco. Yeah, I think that. Miinx needs to be on this show. I'm mad you was sick. He was speaking all type of Spanish. Oh man, but shout out John. Make sure you guys go follow him and his podcast. Dope stuff. This Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube page. After that, we got Monday night Raw post show. May do it at night. If you're not then, you know it's in the morning. But it's just every day here at the Holy Shhh Podcast. And if you haven't seen episode 3 of our studio show, check that out too. Aired yesterday, and they will air every Thursday from here on out.
And by the way, I don't know if you we have merch. Make sure y'all go get the merch. The Holy Shhh Podcast merch. We got the OCJ shirt, the Abe Memorial shirt, the Miinx shirt, the Icon shirt, and we got the superhero King Coach shirt.
And the
Come
OG,
on, guys.
Holy Shhh Podcast. You can represent all of us with one shirt by copping this Holy Shhh Podcast t-shirt. 100%. 100%. But till next time, which it will be this Sunday, special guest interview with John. It's been your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ron T. the Icon.
My name is Chuck Jordan, the OCJ.
It's Miinx Mayhem, Miinx and the Mayhem. A few final thoughts. John Cena is not going to win. He sold out to The Rock for some hair plugs because he was bald as fuck before he made that deal. So thank you.
I agree with you, Miinx. When it's all said and done, he will be looking up at the mats, looking up at the ceiling, and the music will be playing. And still, had to end it on a good note. You've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast SmackDown post show. We'll see you guys Sunday.